Hi, today I'm going to show you how to get into Teams, access it, set it up for your kids, all sort of things like that. So once you get logged into Teams, this is kind of what your dashboard looks like once you hit the Teams button over here. Up here, you can click Join or Create a Team. So that is what you want to do if you don't have one created yet for your class. Click on Class. You can name it. So I'm going to name this example class just so you can see. Okay, now next it's going to ask if you want to add any students or teachers to your example class. So this is where you could start typing in any of the students' names. Like if I just start typing L, here's all the L's that come up initially, and they may come up in the order that you've interacted with them in the past. So for example, I have Lily Kimball in class and I've had Linda Kimball in class. So that is why those two might have come up, and I've had Landon Thomas as well. If I type A, it may come up with other students that I specifically have had in the past, and it might work that way for you as well. So you can add students that way. Let's do, for example, let's say I want to add Lydia Dayhoff to this class. So I would click Add. Now I'm not going to click the button now, only because then Lydia is going to get a notification that she's been added to this class. So I'm just going to X her out of that and click Skip. So this is my example class. From here, I can upload class materials. So if I have any files that I want to stay in this class, I can do that here. I can also make new folders. So let's say I want to have like a vocabulary folder, or I want to have a homework folder or something like that. I can put that there. I can sync it with another team or SharePoint if I have any of those. And I want to show you what it looks like if from the student's point of view, like when they log on. So a new conversation, I could type anything here. Let's say I want to type that I want to send a reminder that we have an upcoming quiz on Friday. So I would say, hey everyone, just a reminder that we have an upcoming vocabulary quiz on Friday. Don't forget to study. Now, a couple things here. I can attach the list if I want to attach the vocab words. I can click this button here with the A and the pencil. Something I can do in here is I can post it in all my channels. So I have multiple teams. I can click down through all of those teams that I want to get this same exact message. I can also set it that everyone can reply, only teachers can reply. I can mess around with like bolding it, highlighting it, making it bigger so that students are more likely to see it, adding numbers, adding bullet points, all sorts of things. I can also down here add different emojis, different GIFs. If they're going to load. We've had trouble with our internet today. We've had, I can add different stickers. This might be maybe more applicable for the younger ages, but let's say I want to add this dinosaur so that it really jumps out. It actually split my sentence there. But so it really jumps out to the students when they log on. The thing is that as your team goes longer and longer, students may kind of scroll through what they see. So this could be something to get their attention and say, hey, pay attention to this. This is what Mrs. Cook posted. So there's a lot of different things you can do down here. And then I would click the arrow to submit it. So then students can come in here and they can reply to my message, or instead of sending me like an individual chat. Students can also access their assignments this way and turn in assignments. Let me go in to show you what it looks like when I have assignments turned in. So here's 3 different assignments that students have had in the past. Some of them I've deleted. Let's click on this one. So you can see that all of these students have them turned in. And then I could click here and enter feedback for that student, or I could go here to look at the assignment and enter feedback this way. This is when they had to do an assignment about themselves. So it's really easy to go through and grade each one of these and then transfer those grades from Teams into your Sapphire portal. There's also a feature here on chat that has been disabled by administration because students were abusing it. They were using it to talk all throughout the day. But this, if chat does ever get turned back on, you are able to go in here and search, like let's say I want to send a message to Mrs. Gogler. Then I could click here and I could start typing a message and send it that way. We have sent messages back and forth to each other already because we co-teach a class together, but it's an easy way to communicate with teachers without having to like go in and out of your email. The final thing I want to show you is if you are in a team and you have a virtual student, if you click up here at Meet and you click this button, this is how you can meet with your students. So you can turn your camera on, you can turn your mic on, and then this would act like Zoom almost, that students would be able to join in here and follow along virtually with you as you lead the class. I'm going to do a separate video on how to do a Teams call and how to share your screen and those types of things, but I basically wanted to show you all the different attributes of Microsoft Teams today. And that is it. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me.